Hello, welcome back to another video from me. This time I've just been asked to briefly put together a quick clip on how I would make excuse me, one of the videos for the Hologram fan. So it's very simple, very straightforward. It's just finding the right bits. So first off, I will say I'm using Film 4. This isn't my normal browser, but it is a free one that the App Store suggested for me, so I'm giving this a whirl. There is a little watermark in the bottom left hand corner, but that won't be any issue to us, as the circular shape of the fan itself will probably cut that off. We also notice I've gone for a 1:1 aspect ratio, again because it's a circular fan, just to keep proportions the same so we can work out roughly what needs to be where. So I'm thinking for this we're going to have a look at like a loading bar with an error and then something genes difficulty on the end. Probably the gang logo. I think I found that already. But I'll show you just my sort of thought process behind it. So if we go to the interweb first, there's a lot of sites you can use to find sort of free stock footage. The thing you want to remember when looking for things is you'd want something with a black background. So the fan itself can't project the colour black because the absence of colour. So those are the points where it would appear to be more hologrammatic. So with a black background, you'll see the image in the forefront and then see through the rest because of the speed the fan's turning, giving that more sort of holographic effect. So we want a loading bar. So not Pixabay, sorry. We'll go to Did Easy. For this one at the minute, there's a lot of good sort of heads-up displays. You see I've been looking already, and on loading bar, so we'll have a quick look at this. There we go. So I wanted to flick through a little while ago. I'm going to go with this one. Now, the reason I'm picking this, it's quite a long one. I'm going to chop it off a little bit at the end, just when it gets to the 99% point, and then the next clip will kick in. The reason I'm going for this one is, so from all the lore and artwork and videos I've seen, holograms in sort of the 41st millennium are always very basic, for want of a better phrase. They're normally green in, like this example, very sort of 70s sci-fi, because the nature of itself is that, the 41st millennium technology has stopped advancing somewhat. They're trying to replicate the past, often making very bad copies of it, and in some cases technology has regressed quite a bit as well. So I think green fitting really suits that idea. So we'll download this one, sorry. Doesn't take too long, thankfully. So that's one. So in preparation for this, I was trying to find a nice error video, but the video itself, I couldn't find anything that was really decent, but I did manage to find a GIF. So GIFs work just as well as videos. You can edit them in almost the same way, and cut the length and crop them and whatnot. But it's just showing you that the fan itself can take different media, and the software itself can convert whatever you want into like a nice little video for your fan. So we're going to save this image, and we'll save that on this again. Marvelous. Okay. Then, as I've already mentioned, we're going to do something a bit gene culty. So I've already downloaded the logo for that. Again, looking for a black background, or as dark or black as I can get it, because we want it to be able to be see-through. So if I go back to Film 4, we'll add in the first couple of clips. So we go to the download section. We'll open this. So that's the loading bar. So what you first want to do is just clip the end off a little bit. We're not bothered about the complete 99%. This clip is quite long, so we'll chop it down to about here, down to 13 seconds. So that's fine. Add the next clip in. Now then, we want the GIF for this one. You can see some of the stuff that I've already been playing around with. Got it for me? There we go. Now replay this, that is very small on the screen. So what we're going to do is going to crop the image. There we go. So we go to the custom crop. We want to turn that into roughly a square shape to match the 1:1 ratio. Come on, there we go. Something around there, do we think? And that should make that a bit. There we go. It's a lot better. A bit bigger on the screen. And again, this is also quite a long clip, so we'll trim this GIF down as well to about 5 seconds, I think. So if we run that from back here a little bit, we've got a nice loading bar, and it cuts straight to the critical error message. It's all glitchy, which is fab because it's like the system's being hacked. The cultists want to put out a little message. So we'll add in the last final clip. I mean, this literally takes only a couple of minutes to do. It's just having the patience to find the resources that you want. Again, we'll cut this down, and then this time we'll give that clip where is it? A glitchy effect to match with the there you go, like that, to match with the warning symbol. So if we put this back to the beginning, so about 20 seconds, nice short clip, so the black background disappear, you'll just be left with a nice floating bar in the middle, and then when the red kicks in, it'll be nice and glitchy, like the system's been taken over, and then we want just a little flash of the cult logo because obviously they're not meant to be there. So I like that. So what we'll do is we'll export this now. So we'll save this, export it with a watermark, like I said, the bottom left hand corner. It doesn't really matter about the frame rate or the quality of the video because the fan itself is quite low pixels anyway because of the way it works. So we'll save as GSC on my desktop. There we go, it shouldn't take long at all. Oh, perfect, there we go. Fab. Okay, cool. So we can leave this for now. So what we want to do is this is what I'm going to show you now is the actual software. So it's called a 5D displayer, and this is what we use to convert the MP4 files into bin files that the fan can read. So I've got to do one thing first because of how my computer's set up. I need to copy and save the video we've made. Where's it gone? I need to put that onto a memory stick, which is the same memory stick that's going to go into the fan. Because the way my computer's set up, it shows me the other partition, which isn't my stuff, and the systems don't want to work with each other, so it's very bizarre. But I will put this onto the D drive. If I take and plug it back in again. There we go, perfect. Then I can just copy to here, like so. Marvelous. Okay, so go back to here. So it's very, very simple. It's only a couple of clicks to convert the video. So you've got the F11, Mini 11 fan type, sorry. There are the other options I mentioned. If you watch my previous video, I spent about half an hour going through all these trying to figure out which one was which, but it's the Mini 11. So you want to select the file. So I've dropped this onto my D drive. You want the GSC video, and we open it. And that's it loaded. It doesn't take long at all. So as I said, it's cut out the Film 4th logo. You can zoom in and out and scale it up and down, but we'll leave it there because we worked to that 1:1 aspect ratio. Buttons at the top and bottom, we'll flip it up and down, left and right. Not sure why you'd want to, but you can. Oh, that's going to look great. So we'll export this, and again we'll save this onto the D drive. It should only take a few seconds. And that's it. Like, I know I've waffled on a bit and shown you how I would do it and one of the things I would go and make, but if you got all the stuff there, it only takes a couple of minutes, and the software itself is not difficult to use at all. So now all that's left is to go put this into the fan and see if it works. Okay, so it's all uploaded to the fan, and this is it going full chat now. You can see the text is a little bit small, the numbers are a bit blurry, so if I was to make it again, I'll try and enlarge this bit just so you can make the text actually readable. The red looks great, you can actually make out the words on this one, it's just a nice clash with the green and then the great pop at the end. So I'm very, very happy with this little clip. I think I'll keep this one in, but like I say, and as I've shown you, like, it only takes 5-10 minutes to make one of these clips. You can quite happily knock quite a few out in like an hour if you have like a certain theme in mind, or have a load of sort of material lined up. But really, that's it. So a bit of a different video for me, this one. I hope it's been useful, and as always, if you're watching this, you haven't subscribed, please give my channel a check over, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. But for now, until next time, I'll see you then.